Hare Krishna, welcome you all to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. Today is very, very special because it is the Govardhan Puja, and also Sundays are special because we have the kids presentation sessions on Sunday. And today we have someone extra special with us. So we have Akshita, who's going to present on a very interesting topic called as Krishna Krida. So many of you may not be knowing what this Krishna Krida is, but Akshita is going to explain to us what it means and how it works. Okay, so let's look at who Akshita is. Akshita is 9 years old and she is the daughter of Vivek Prabhu and Vrinda Mataji from Baltimore congregation. And they have been very actively participating in many temple services there. Akshita has been practicing Odissi dance for the last 3 years, and she also participates in several skits and dance performances during these festivals. From the past few years, she's been singing beautiful kirtans and harmonium in the temple. She is also especially fond of learning bhajans of our acharyas at home and reading Bhagavatam stories along with family on a regular basis. She also attends Bhagavatam classes with Arudha Mataji. Apart from these activities, she is also very interested in playing the kartal and taking guidance from senior friends in the temple. Now, besides all this, the most important aspect of Akshita is that we are so proud that Akshita is one of the most consistent and older students of the Bhakti Sangha Kids Academy. She attends the Govinda class and she's a very sweet kirtanier. So whenever we need anyone to do spontaneous kirtan in the adult classes, we request Akshita to come forward. So Akshita is very, very involved in these classes and she's very smart, very sharp in learning the philosophy, very sharp with doing the activities and very, very consistent in her attendance. So we are very, very proud to have such a nice child as a part of the Bhakti Sangha Kids Academy. And today is really, really going to be exciting because she has chosen a very unique topic, which is going to be fun for everyone. Okay. So Akshita, we can see your presentation being shared. You can now take over the call and start talking. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, my name is Akshita. I'm going to be talking about is Krishna Krida, secret of playful attitude within all of us. Om Ajnatnatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatya Desatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, first of all, I would like to offer my obeisances unto Shri Krishna, who is non-different from Srimad Bhagavatam, and most of the references are from the Srimad Bhagavatam, so I would like to recite a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadyasya yatonvaya itaratas chateshvabhignya swarat tene brahma hridaya adikavaye muhyanti yat suraya tejo vari mridam yata vinimayo yatra trisargo mrisha damna svena sada nirasta kuhakam satyam param dhimahi. The material world is a reflection. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Urdhvamoolamada Shakham Ashvata Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Savedavid. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, It is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has roots upward and its branches down, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas. Have we ever wondered that playing with our friends is actually a reflection of Lord Krishna playing with his cowherd friends in Vrindavan? So, I would like to give some credits of my presentation. So this entire presentation is based on the book Krishna Krida, The Art of Engaging Children's Playful Attitude. The book was compiled by His Grace Parat Chandra Das Prabhuji. So today we will be discussing how, even while playing some of the games mentioned in this presentation, we can remember Krishna. So I have been playing some of these games from my childhood, but I never knew that these games actually came from Krishna. So let's have a look at some of the games. So before that, we're going to be introducing some of Krishna's friends. This is a wonderful player by Lord Brahma. All the cowherd boys used to play with Krishna, who is the source of the Brahman effulgence of jnanis desiring to merge into that effulgence, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead for devotees who have accepted eternal servitorship, and who, for ordinary persons, is but another ordinary child. The cowherd boys, having accumulated the results of pious activities for many lives, were able to associate in this way with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How can one explain their great fortune? So the cowherd boys are very fortunate because they got to play they got to be in the spiritual world and play with Krishna. That's what Lord Brahma says in this verse. So we will start with some of the games. So this game is called Free Play on Sand. So we'll read how the Krishna and cowherd boys used to play this game. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is eager to play in the sand. The Supreme Lord becomes very pleased to look at sandy riverbank. Sand dunes can be creatively shaped and required, and the clay, the shells, the smooth stones, etc. all play an important role in a creative play. Yamuna and Vrindavan is a river with many beaches, providing a perfect atmosphere for wonderful pastimes of Krishna. With the boys of Raja, their friends headed by Sridham and Subala, they played on the Yamuna sandy shores. So in fact, as soon as Lord Krishna saw an opportunity, he would express in Srimad Bhagavatam 10.13.5 to 6. My dear friends, just see how this riverbank is extremely beautiful because of its pleasing atmosphere. And just see how the blooming lotuses are attracting bees and birds by their aroma. The humming and chirping of the bees and birds is echoing throughout the beautiful trees in the forest. Also, here the sands are clean and soft. Therefore, this must be considered the best place for our sporting and pastimes. I think we should take our lunch here since we are already hungry because the time is very late. Here the calves may drink water and go slowly here and there and eat the grass. So in my childhood, I used to all go to the beach and make castles and like tunnels in the sand. I'm sure you guys also do that when you go to the beach. So the next game is mimicking free play. So this game is also mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam 10.12.10 to 11. Sometimes the honeybees in Vrindavan became so much in ecstasy that they closed their eyes and began to sing. Lord Krishna, moving along the forest path with his cowherd boyfriends and Baladeva, would then respond to the bees by imitating their singing, while his friends sang about his pastimes. Sometimes Lord Krishna would imitate the chattering of a parrot, sometimes a cuckoo, sometimes swans, sometimes dancing of a peacock. So Krishna and the cowherd boys, whenever they see the movements of an animal, they used to imitate that. For example, a peacock or a bird by its sound. So we get ideas by making sounds of animals and birds. But now I know where this play came from, and how we started to maybe imitate some animals and birds and other animals. So this is actually another game, interesting game. It's actually one of my favorite games. It's called Leapfrog. So this one is also mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam 10.12 and 10.18.15. Krishna book chapter 12. Some boys went to the waterfalls and crossed over the river, jumping with the frogs. Another interpretation is some of the boys played with the frogs on the bank of Yamuna and went out of fear. The frogs jumped into the water. The boys immediately dove in after them and they would come out of the water. So leapfrog, they used to also play like one boy used to bend down and hold their ankles, and then the other boy used to hold their back, and then they used to kind of jump over without touching their back or like head, just their hands touching their back, and they have to try to jump over them, and they keep like repeating that thing with all the boys and cowherd friends. So this is a very common one. Free play of whirling, dancing, and singing. Like two people hold their hands and just spin around really fast. So this is also mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam 10.18.10 to 12. Krishna and Balaram played with their cowherd boyfriends by whirling about and pretending as if they were machines. When they became dizzy and lose balance, they would make funny loud calls and fall on the ground. Some of the boys accompanied him by singing and others playing flutes, hand cymbals, and buffalo horns, while still others praised his dancing. So this is another one. It's called Joking on Reflections. This one's also mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam 10.12.10. Shaky reflections on the water shows the face and making caricatures by twisting their own faces, and would create great fun for Krishna and his cowherd friends. When they saw their own reflections on the water, they would laugh. Yeah, so this one is basically holy, because watercolor splashing is basically holy. So they also not used to play only during Holi. They used to play whenever they felt like it, not always just only Holy Day. They used to do it mostly whenever they felt like doing it. So watercolor splashing. To throw or splash water, a different type of instrument is used that comes with a piston pipe, is filled with color, water, or just water, and aimed at someone to wet them. This was the popular instrument during Holi, the festival of colors. So this is also another example of like another pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So during the season of Vasantaru, the spring, also known as the spring season, trees in Nadia blossomed flowers, cuckoos sang sweetly. On the bank of Ganga, Lord Chaitanya played the fagua with his companions. They collected the flower pollen and smilingly smeared the pollen on the body of Lord Chaitanya. Mahaprabhu also smeared the red powder on the bodies of the devotees. Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Srivas Thakur, and others began to throw red powder on one another. The demigods, observing this beautiful scene, became impatient to take part in this fun. Filling pichkaris are those things that you use for Holi, with colored water, Narahari, Srivas, Murari, and others began to showering Mahaprabhu's body with water. So this is also another example. There, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu and their companions used to play with like red pollen, and they used to smear it on one another. So this is a very common one. It's called Kanuda Krida, which means ball games. The cowherd friends of Krishna were also very much attached to playing ball games with Krishna. Devaprastha, the servant friend of Krishna, is said to be expert at playing all games. Probably each one carried their own unique balls to play. Lord Krishna also carried a personal ball to play known as Chitrakoraka. So they used to play ball games, and they not used to play with one ball. They used to take their own unique balls, and Krishna's ball was called Chitra Koraka. So this is an interesting game. It's called long jump. Krishna and his cowherd friends played another popular game known as long jump game. A mark is made after which one has to jump and land on their back. Whoever achieves the longest jump is the winner. This is also mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam 10.18.12. So they also play it here that like one person, there's like a line and someone runs very fast and they start jumping from that line, and if they pass that line they're out. But if they just start in the middle of that line and jump, and there will be mud and they land on that mud, and whoever jumps the farthest will win. So I would like to share my reflections from this presentation, that playing games that Lord Sri Krishna does eternally with cowherd boys should not be treated like a normal play. Because that all these games that we're playing now, that actually came from Lord Krishna when he's playing with his cowherd friends. Modern games are usually with false ego, enmity, competition, and abuse. With false ego, like this means that competition in the sense like they fight over, and they and abuse means like they blame each other, like you did this, no you did that, something like that. So and in Krishna Krida there cannot be any amount of bad tendencies because of constant meditation on the presence of Krishna. So since now we know that all these games, many of these games came from Lord Krishna, we should try to remember Lord Krishna while playing these games. Krishna is the origin of Lord Vishnu. He should always be remembered and never forgotten at any time. All rules we practice should be the servant of these two principles. So I would like to stop here. Thank you, Mataji, for this opportunity. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Akshita. This was such a sweet, unique, and a very inspiring presentation. I was so excited when I saw the topic, and I was looking forward to seeing more games. So it's not only childhood. I think everyone loves such games, right? Even we adults, we enjoy these games. So thank you so much for inspiring us. It was very nice and definitely so well researched from the Srimad Bhagavatam directly. And yes, with your credits to Bharat Chandra Prabhu, he's just amazing. The books are amazing. Thank you so much, Akshita. Very well presented. And which are the games that you like the best?
Well, I think mine would be leapfrog because we usually play that, and holy time. During the holy time, we do the watercolors and the mimicking one.
Which was the first one you said?
The leapfrog.
Leapfrog. Oh. You know what? We did have long jump in school days, and it was a part of the state level athletics performances also in India. So it was quite a very, very popular sport that was even acknowledged through the entire country, actually, in India, back in India. So high jump and long jump were very, very popular games. Very, very nice. And definitely, yeah, even I like mimicking. It's interesting to mimic. And it's fun also, playing ball. Yeah. So which was the pastime that you remember when Krishna was playing the ball and the ball went away to a distance, and then the Gopas went to fetch it? Which was the pastime?
Kalia?
Yeah, that's right. Very nice, Akshita. And what were the cowherd boys playing with? What were their balls? I mean, of course, very nicely you named the ball of Krishna. But other than that, in the forest, what would they collect to play ball game from the trees?
Leaves.
Fruits, little fruits. Yeah, yeah. Amlaki fruits. Yeah.
Fruits.
It's so exciting, right? It's really exciting. Very nice slides, Akshita, and very nice fluent presentation. I really enjoyed your presentation today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
And wish you a happy Govardhan Puja.
Akshita. Thank you, Subhadra.
Very nice presentation, Akshita. I like the thing that you said about the games. My favorite game is the frog game that you told. That game I like.
Thank you, Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Akshita, super presentation. I have that book. I never touched that book. It is on the shelf there itself. Sometimes Vrinda saw the pictures. You made me to read the book. I'll definitely read the book after your presentation. And your recitation in the beginning, Srimad Bhagavatam sloka was awesome. Super presentation. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Akshita. This is Jagdish's next presentation.
Yeah, it's done. Okay, let's.
Hare Krishna Akshita, thank you very much for your very unique presentation. I never thought that a presentation could be made on the topic that on what Krishna and the cowherd boys played. And also I had one thing to share, like it's kind of related to your presentation. So one Prabhuji in my ISKCON temple had given this to me, and it's like Krishna is standing here and he's playing the flute. And Balaram is over here, and there's a cow there, and it's like a small goshala. So here he said that the scene is that Krishna and Balaram are playing with like the fruits, and they're like throwing it around and kicking it around.
Wonderful, Mukund.
That is very nice, Mukund.
Very nice, Mukund. Very nice. Very nice concept and beautiful artwork.
Yeah, very
So
nice.
the credit goes to one Prabhuji in the temple. He gave me this artwork.
That's very nice.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Mukund.
Thank you very much for the presentation.
Mukunda, that's really nice.
Thank you.
Hey, can we please get it somewhere? Can you tell us where can we get it?
I got it, but one Prabhuji gave me in the temple.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna Akshita, very nice presentation. And like I knew some of the games that Krishna played, like Leapfrog, and they were also playing this one game where they were like running around and like they were doing that. And except those two games, I learned like more games that Krishna played. And I also like how you related to like how we play. And you also taught me that like the games that we play now are originally from Krishna, so I never knew that. Like I thought we only made it up, but I never knew that Krishna actually played those games. So thanks for telling me that.
Thank you, Anshu.
Yeah, I liked your application towards the end. I mean, the values that you set towards the end, that was very, very nice.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Akshita, that was a nice presentation.
Thank you, Balaram and Subhadra.
That was very nice, Akshita. A very different presentation, something that even children can know and learn. And, it's very nice how you related, how we play these days. Yeah, I know. There is a lot of competition, isn't it? We always want to be the winner, isn't it? But it's not like that. We can learn from how Krishna used to play with his friends. Thank you for a wonderful and sweet presentation.
Thank you, Mataji.
Any other comments or questions for our dear Akshita?
Hare Krishna, Akshita, I liked your presentation and it was very nice. And one of my favorite games from the presentation was leapfrog because the cowherd boys were like jumping like frogs.
Thank you, Radhika and Rasika, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Akshita, it's my favorite game.
Thank you.
Leapfrog.
Leapfrog, okay. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Akshita, thank you so much. It's a very, very nice and beautiful topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anjana Gopika Mataji. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you.
There are actually more games, but I couldn't really tell all of them.
Mukund says ball games is his favorite. He has texted you.
I saw the chat.
Very nice. So anyone else has anything to say? Okay, so we can move on. Oh, wow. Thank you for showing the book. Yeah. Yeah, those books are really, really good. Very well researched and well presented. Yeah, thanks for bringing it out today. Okay, so we can move on to the next part of our program, which is the presentation by the Damodar, Madhava and Govinda children. So Anjana Gopika Mataji, you can now take over. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna everyone. Now the Damodar kids can present their shloka and rhyme. Anybody want to go? Yes, Balram.
Bhaktyatmananashakya ameva vedorjana natam drishtam tatattvena pravishtum cha parantapa. O for offering boga, P for protection of cows, Q cultivating good qualities, our responsibility as for simplicity, T for trusting Krishna. You understand that
Yes, go.
that will move us on to we. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank Thank you so much. Who want to go next?
Subhadra.
Yes, Subhadra, go ahead.
Bhaktyata ananya shakya. Aham eva vidur Arjuna. Natam dishtam shatatvena. Pravishtam cha parantapa. O for offering boga. B for protection of cows. Q for cultivating. Q cultivating good qualities. Our responsibility. S for simplicity. D for Krishna. You understanding who we are. Now it's move us on to V. Thank you, Mataji. Can Subhadra go?
Thank you so much. Yes, Subhadra and Giridhari.
Bhaktya tu ananya shakya aham evam vidardina jnanatum drashtum cha tatvena pravishtum cha parantapa. O for offering bhoga. P for protection of cows. Q cultivating good qualities. R responsibility. S for simplicity. T for trusting Krishna. U understanding who we are. Then we will forward to V. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dana Pranam.
Mataji, can Vrunda go next?
Yes.
Bhakti karna.
Tvananyaya sakya ahamevam vidojuna yadam drishtum dadadvena Vijinja barandava. Offering boga, people, protection of cows, two for cultivating good qualities, yes, for sweeting rewarding,
S for simplicity.
T for trusting Krishna,
U
U for
understanding
who we are. Then move forward to we. Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, can she try Kunti Bhishma prayer? That one, Mataji?
Yes. Bhishma prayers.
Because yesterday we were
If
not
you want, you can try the Bhishma prayers also. Okay. Yes.
Sri Bhishma Uvacha iti mati.
Sri Bhishma Uvacha iti mate ulpa pita Krishna Bhagavati Saswata Pungavi Vivum Swasukam
Upagate Kwachi Vihartum Prakrutim Upagayusi Yad Bhava Prava.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, she need to practice, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Yesterday we missed the class.
Thank you so much.
Mataji, can I recite one of the Bhishma prayers?
Who is this? Yeah, Mukunda. Yes, you can go.
Tribhuvanakamanam Tamalavarnam Ravikara Gaurabarabaram Dadhane Vapuralaka Kulavritanandamsam Vijaya Sakhera Tirastu Menavadya. Sri Krishna is an intimate friend of Arjuna. He has appeared on this earth in his transcendental body, which resembles the bluish color of the tamal tree. His body attracts everyone in the three planetary systems, upper, middle, and lower. May his glittering yellow dress and his lotus face, covered with paintings of sandalwood pulp, be the object of my attraction, and may I not desire fruitive results. Hare Krishna.
Thank you Thank you. Anybody want to go next? Manmay Krishna. Yes, Manmay Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. O for offering Bhoga. P for protecting of calf. Q for cultivating good qualities. R for responsibility.
Yes.
S for simplicity. T for trusting Krishna. U for understanding who we are. And that and Krishna will move us to read.
Thank you so much. Janvi, yeah, say you do the sloka. Bhakti to ananya sukha.
Bhagdata Ananya Sakya
Aham
Evam Vida Arjuna
Yatum
Kyatum
Drastum
Drastum Cha
Tat
Tatmena
Pravestim Sa Param Tapa.
Praveshim Saparantapa.
O for offering Bhoga.
Oh, for offering Bhoga, P protection for the cow, protection for the cows, collecting good qualities, our responsibilities. Yes, for trusting Krishna.
Yes, for simplicity.
Trusting Krishna.
You for
understand who we are. That will move us forward to be.
Can you say the Vishma prayers also? Vishma Vasa Iti Upakalpita Krishna Bhagavati Satvata Pungave Vibhuni So Sukham Apakate Kwasit Bihartum Prakritim Upeyosi Yad Bhava Prabhava. And then today's sloka, yeah. No, this one, Tribhuvana Kamanam Tamalavarnam Ravikara Gaurabaram Baram Dadani. So you have to also say, okay. Vapuralaka Kulavritananabzam Vijaya Sakera Tiraskumenavati. You see, Vishma Vasa.
भीष्म उवाच इति मतिरुपकल्पिता वृचिष्णा भगवती सत्त्वता पुङ्गवे भुवुम्नि ससुखम् उपागते क्वचिद् विहर्तुं प्रकृतिमुपैषि यद्भावप्रभावः त्रिभुवनाकामनं तमालवर्णं रविकरगौरवरं वरं ददाने वपुरलाकाकुलवृत्ननाभुजां विज्य सखेरातिरष्टुमेन वद्या.
Meaning. Can you say the meaning also? Is first and second sloka. Vishma Vasa 33.
Vishnudev said, let me now invest my thinking, feeling, and willing, which were so long engaged in different subjects and occupational duties, in the all-powerful Lord Shri Krishna. He is always self-satisfied, but sometimes being the leader of the devotees, he enjoys transcendental pleasure by descending to the material world, although from him only the material world is created. Shri Krishna is the intimate friend of Arjuna. He has appeared on this earth in his transcendental body, which resembles the bluish color of the tamala tree. His body attracts everyone in the three planetary systems, upper, middle, and lower. May his glittering yellow dress and his lotus face covered with paintings of sandalwood pulp be the object of my attraction. May I not desire fruited results.
Thank you. Thank you, all the kids. Anybody is there who didn't get chance?
Mataji, can Akshita say?
Yes, Akshita, yes. Yes, Mataji, I think Binta Mataji will take care. All the kids, did you finish from Govinda kids? Everybody finished writing. Yes, Vinita Mataji, please take over.
Okay, Mataji. Yeah. So, Akshita, you want to go?
Yeah.
यत् चैनं नित्यजातं नित्यं वा मन्यसे मृतं तदापि त्वमावाहो नैनं शोचितुमर्हसि मच्चित्ता मद्गता प्राणा बोधयन्तः परस्परं कथयन्तश्च मानित्यं तुष्यन्ति च रमन्ति च. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Very nice. Anyone else from the Govinda kids? Ashutosh? Ashutosh, Kushi?
Hare Krishna Hare Manati.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari bola.
Wait, put on your video. Machita Madgata Pranam Hodayanta Parasparam Katayantascha Mam Nityam Tishyanti Ramanti Cha. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Ashutosh. Thank you so much. Who's next?
Me, Balram.
Yes, Balram, go ahead.
Machita Matkata Pranam Bodhayanta Paraspara Katayantashcha Mam Nitya Sushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo Mata Sarvam Pravartate Timatva Bodhande Ma Buddha Bhava Samanvita. Thank you, Mataji.
Wonderful, Balaram. Wonderful. Anyone else from the Govinda group? Kushi? Oh, Manmai Krishna, did you want to say something? Okay. From the Madhava? Yeah. Go ahead.
Mataji,
Yeah. Subhatra, Giridhari.
can I say Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo?
Yes, you can.
Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo Matta Sarvam Prabhatate Iti Matva Bhajante Mam Buddha Bhavasamanvita Machita Madgata Prana Bodhayanta Parishparam Katayantascha Mamnitam Trishanti Cha Ramanti Cha Tesham Shatata Yuktanam Vajitam Priti Purvakam Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam Yena Mamupoyanti Te Tesham Evanukampartam Aham Agyana Jamtama Nashayam Yatma Bhavastu Yanotipena Bhashvata.
Very good. So, Subhadra, what are these 4 shlokas called as? The 4 shlokas that you recited?
10.8, 10.9, 10.10 and 10.11.
Correct. What is it called? It's called Chatu.
Chaturshwai.
Very good. Good job. Very nice. Okay. Anyone else? Kushi, you've raised your hand. You want to say something?
Yeah. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matva sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita.
Very nice, Kushi.
I take one to say.
Yes, Karthik. Yes, Karthik.
Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravate iti matpuru mat buddha bhava samanvita. Namam Rasakundalam Gokule Brajamana Yashoda Lokuladamana Vanameshamadhyanta Gojita Gopya Udantam Ronita Yukam Rajantam Karambojayakme Nishantatnetam Musakam Pajire Gazakanta Chitagaya Damodaram Bhaktivajra Iti Dekshvalila Virananda Kurti Sangosham Nimajantam Makyapayantam Nati Siddhageshu Bhakti Jitadvam Punagayu Tasantam Ritivani. Thanks, Mataji.
Good job. Very nice, Karthik. Anyone else?
Mukund, Mataji, did Mukund say?
Mukund?
Mukund, do you want to go? Can you go ahead with the verses which you have learned in this week?
The ones in the Monday to Thursday class?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Aham
Much.
अहं सर्वस्य प्रभवो मत्तः सर्वं प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते मां बुद्धा भावा समान्विता मच्चित्ता मद्गता प्राणा बोधयन्तः परस्परं कथयन्तश्च मां नित्यं तुष्यन्ति च रमन्ति च.
Awesome. Very nice. Did
Anyone
everyone?
from
Yeah, go ahead.
Monday, Monday or the Friday class if they want to recite from that class? Okay, never mind, Mataji. You can continue, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, anyone else from the Friday Bhagavad Gita class or any other verse that you want to recite? Yeah, okay. Did everyone get a chance?
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Anshu. Can I go?
Yes, Anshu. Go ahead.
Okay. Golo kripa kaile Krishna ada mera prati kela gela nelehita korone begati Golo kripa kaile Krishna आज কিছু কাজতবা এনো মানে আনিবেনো আনিগেনো এ উগ্রস্তানি গোলো কৃপা কালে কৃষ্ণ মেরা প্রতি কেলা গেলা নেলেহিত korone bekati golo kripa kaile Krishna aaj kichu karyataba iyano mane anigeno amigeno eugrastani. Thank you, Mataji.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Can I say one of the translation of Damodarashtakam verse?
Yes, Mukund.
Oh Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray for you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation in eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. Oh Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bal Gopal in Vrindavan may never be manifest in my heart.
It may be always.
May ever be manifest in my heart. For what is the use to my of any other boon besides this? Hare Krishna.
Wonderful, Mukund. Thank you for reading the translation. It's also one of my favorite verses. Thank you.
Mataji, during the Bhakti Vriksha, sorry, during the Friday class, I think Mukund has 15 minutes. He goes for his. Do you say do the mridanga or do you go for a kirtan, Mukund?
I do the mridanga.
Oh,
I love playing mridanga.
Okay. So he goes for the 15 minutes. He's off from the camera, but then he joins back. So it's really motivating.
I don't go always. Only like if it is like a special class, then like sometimes I don't need to do it. Like this Friday it was a special class, so that's why the Prabhuji allowed me that somebody else can do the kirtan.
Okay. If anytime you want to sing a kirtan, do a kirtan also in the Sunday class. Now in this class, you are welcome to do it. Okay. If anytime you want to sing. Okay. Thank you for that.
Also say one thing. We have one YouTube channel on YouTube, and it is called the Krishna Conscious Corner. And we upload different videos on it, like the shloka videos, like the most quoted shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. We recite them, me and my sister, and I do mridanga lessons, in which like I teach the mridanga, and then there's another one, presentations by Mukund. So I have uploaded some of my recorded presentations, and presentations by Kanchan, that's my sister's name. she has some presentations that she recorded and she posted, and we also have vlogs like New Vrindavan vlogs. So there are 3 days you can watch that also, and we have
Very
new
good.
one which is Kirtan. We
Very
we
good.
had
Very
one.
good.
We had one 24-hour Kirtan in the Iskan temple, and we did 1 hour of that Kirtan. But the video is only 43 or something like that many minutes.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. You're going into Krishna consciousness, Mukund. And we would like to see you, hear you on this call also. Anytime if you want to give a presentation, okay?
Yes, Mataji. I think I've already got one date for my presentation. December 27th.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you, Mukund, and thanks to all the devotees who joined today. And a special thanks to our Akshita for such a fabulous presentation on Krishna Krida. So, thank you all so much for joining again. If everyone is okay, we can end the call. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
Anabhya
वैष्णवेभ्यो
Vaishnavebhyo
नमो
Namo.
नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय
Jai.
प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
जय kids presentation की जय हर ग्रेस अक्षिता देवी की जय and all the assembled Damodar Govinda Madhava kids parents and teachers की जय हरे
Jai. Hi,
Thank you,
Krishna. Look
Mataji.
at her smile.
हरि बोल
Hari bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari bol.